Hey,
Good
I
Hello.
can
evening.
see video game.
You can see everything. Everything that OBS is recording, which is everything in this case. One more rotten stream of this game. One more. One more of this horrible setup.
we thought we were out, but it sucked us back in.
Yeah. So, we find ourselves back in Venice because there's. I've done all but one of the Assassin's Tombs. There's one left to do.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go do that one.
And we are richer than God.
Yeah, I was saying earlier. While I was doing a bit of grinding, I would run to every art store and buy all the maps and all the art there, and I still didn't break below 100 grand. So
And you know what's gonna be even worse? In like a couple of minutes, your house is gonna just throw more money at you.
yep, I think the coffers are almost full at this point because I haven't been back in a while. I don't do a lot of boat rowing in the game. You pretty much only really
And why
need
would
it.
you?
You only really need it to like cross this channel. But I figured I would save some time and take the long way. I guess it wasn't really that long, but
Took forever.
so I thought that the game like got rid of all the Carnivale stuff, but no, it's just in a section of the city that's like you don't get access to until that part of the game, and then it just never goes away.
Oh,
Carnival.
So it is still party time in the southern part of Venice right now,
Trying to get wet and wild in Venice.
even though it's been
There's-
like several years.
listen. The party don't stop till the party king says it stops. And the party king is dead, so they're obligated to party forever.
In
Sounds
mourning.
sweet.
Yeah, we're entering year 3 of the party king's wake.
Okay, where is this tomb? It's up here somewheres. There it is. The secret skull. We're here to find the secrets.
We found so many though. Look at the health bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
found a lot of secrets.
There is something moving over there in that haystack.
Get back down.
Wow.
We're in the middle of playing a tarot game.
This time I saw something. I know it.
The guards are learning.
That's what you say every time.
They're becoming smarter.
You were right. There was something in the haystack, you feminuccia.
I'm tired of your jokes. This isn't funny.
You what?
I couldn't be
Feminuccia.
Why that?
Wonder if that was an actual insult.
It translates to this.
Um,
Hey, I remember this. I remember I threw a knife at him to see if like it would work.
he is extremely short-sighted. Oh, I can't use knives or guns.
Did they change it so you can't kill him? Huh.
No.
That's-
Alone!
Oh,
Yeah,
I,
why,
I see.
Cause he's like required to be chased. 'Cause when I threw it at him, like it didn't do anything. Did they
They might
for
have
the
changed it.
port? Did they just yeah? Probably for the port. They just said, "Oh no, wait, this doesn't make sense."
Leave me alone!
Leave him alone.
Yeah, it would kind of kill the mood if you could just shoot him.
Gunshot. Hup, 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 hup.
You must participate in the platforming challenge.
Yep.
Hup, hup, hup.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
it's pretty easy to spot where you're supposed to be going. I will say that the free running mechanics in these games is always pretty satisfying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nope.
Hey, fool. Oh no.
thought I might have been able to get him there, but
There's usually like 2 spots where you can grab him before he reaches his point and you have to do a fight or something.
yeah.
Leave me alone!
What? Dude.
Under attack! Guards!
Oh, that was probably one of them.
Yeah, because you jump down on him.
I'm being chased! Get him!
Oh no, hit him.
Oh no.
Now you gotta fight these boys.
Gotta fight the boys in the other room. Although they are not aware that I'm here, so I can still just. Let's
Oh.
see here.
Not too bright,
Uh,
One less idiot!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
axe.
You interrupted my kill sequence. Oh.
Let me rearrange your axis.
Am I gonna be able to steal this guy's weapon? Yes.
What time is it?
Stop.
Oh, I am currently carrying a maul because when I loaded up the game, for some reason I didn't have a weapon. I think because I dropped it in the Vatican.
Oh.
And so the first weapon that I stole was this guy's maul, and so now I have this.
This is mine now.
I just kept it. So yeah, if you don't have a weapon equipped, which doesn't happen very often, then when you disarm a guard, as long as it's not a pole arm or a big axe, then you get to keep it.
Oh hey, a friend is here.
Yep.
This must be the worst Templar jobs. Sorry, you must remain down in the dank tombs, playing cards and catching your death of moldy hay.
Hmm.
Ugh. Or somebody just yells sissy at you every time you hear rats.
So we're gonna ignore all that. I'm gonna look down here. For a while.
So while we're looking in the water.
Yeah. This is the dank that we were just talking about. The dankness.
I wonder, like, so this water, it seems pretty like non-moving anywhere. Like, who put this here and why first? But like, why would the assassins need an underwater like
Well, I
tomb
mean,
place?
Venice is pretty waterlogged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe it just flooded.
Yeah, if you want a flooded basement in Venice, you just dig a hole.
I hope this isn't like patched out or something.
I know it isn't.
Okay.
It
Probably not
takes,
patched out.
It-
It might just take a long
It
time.
probably just takes a while.
it just takes a long time. Why would you ever do this?
I read that it should only take like a minute, but
I think it's a minute, 18 seconds or something.
Yeah, I mean, I just watched the most recent episode of Super Great Friends RE2 Let's Play, where if you check a desk 50 times, every time the message saying,
Oh,
you know, somebody's already searched here, there's nothing, you get a secret photo.
Like, but there's a bunch of things like that in games that like I always wonder what possesses a developer to put that in their game.
Yeah, that's strategy guide fodder. Nobody's. I don't think anybody's gonna find that.
On their own.
Yeah, barring digging into the code.
This in particular is a pretty weird Easter egg that I don't know when it was discovered.
I remember I was watching a TV show, and that's where I like found it. And I was like, no way. They had a thing made for the show. There's no way that's really in the game. And then I did it, and I was like, well, why?
Yep.
Also, it raises a bunch of questions about like the assassins.
Yeah. Now the video that I watched of this, he pulled the lever first and then was looking in the water, and I don't know if
I think you have to. Yeah.
But the first time I pulled the lever, I got the cutscene. And then it gave me the cutscene of it turning off again.
Right. And I think if like you break the animation of you looking down,
Yeah.
it might reset. Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what it is.
I was gonna make a joke that this character reappears in a later Assassin's Creed game, but that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, there have been ones about pirates.
It's true.
It's true. Can you guess what it is, audience?
I believe it's been mentioned in the past.
It has.
I said it the first.
Try this. Okay, I remember that noise happening in the video. And the horrible mechanical grinding in the background.
Ugh. The mechanical grinding of Assassin's Creed.
It was I couldn't really find like a very clear description of how to trigger this, because the main guide I was looking at was just like, do this.
And success.
And it happens. And then I watched a video and it went through a very specific sequence.
It was been years since I've done it, but the last time I remember doing it, I pulled the lever, I was in the water, and then it happened.
Aren't you happy you've got a sterling commentary?
Yeah.
You know,
You know what? I was talking with Fiona earlier about how this game really does not sell that it takes place over 20 years.
No.
no.
Mario should just be old. And wait a second. Does your sister's model change?
Nope.
No.
No one's model changes.
Yeah, she should go from being, a preteen to like
Young adult.
having a child by the end of the game.
Ezio's model changes from the DLC. He gets beard,
He does get a beard, but that's it.
but Ezio's the only person who changes, and Ezio's like your like most seen person.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Animus, but that just feels like a cop-out.
It's definitely jarring.
It's weird that as exact as it is, and it wouldn't like age people up over time.
I mean, this was like 10 years ago. So making that many more assets for a game would have been a bit of a chore. But
That's fair.
could at least change their clothes up a little bit.
Give them a, I don't know. Do what you did with our friend that's here. Give them like a scar or something. Maybe they did some dangerous.
I feel like
should
I'm
be-
doing something wrong.
Nah. There should be more visual indicators of time in video. Show me time has passed.
Well, time is sure passing in this stream.
Riveting.
Okay.
I feel like I am doing something wrong, or that this like Easter egg is not in this version of the game or something.
Okay. I'm just looking
Well,
at it. It says if Ezio looks into the water near the first lever for about 1 minute, the
Yeah.
cutscene should show a large squid.
Yeah. And in the video that I watched, he pulled the lever and then looked in the water, and before the timer reset, he got the cutscene.
That is strange.
So I have no idea what the problem is in this case.
Yeah, all the like videos and stuff on it are like 40 seconds. So
Yeah, it shouldn't take this long. I'll give it one more shot without the lever and see if that triggers anything.
you have to be standing in that specific spot.
I don't think so.
Oh, you're about where you should be.
Yeah.
Weird.
No giant squid, I guess. I guess the game has been out for too long. He died.
Video games aren't real.
It's starting to give me flashbacks to the, oh god, Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, which is a really fun game. But
Yeah.
there's a level where you have to like explore. It's not Atlantis, but it's like a sunken temple, and it looks a lot like this.
I think my favorite sunken temple in a video game recently has been actually in Final Fantasy XIV, which is the MMO mechanics like are really separate from the exploration part of it, but exploring the underwater parts of it are really more heavy and cool.
Okay, it looks like
Whoa.
I'm looking at the spot they're standing in, and it looks like you kind of want to be far to the right near the lever.
Yeah,
Maybe give it one more shot.
I was over there to begin with, but I'll see. Oh, this does look different.
Yeah.
The camera
Right
looks
here.
significantly different right here in this
Like
exact
you're
spot.
searching for something.
Yeah. Still very weird.
We'll know we got it when the game does a little glitchy thing.
Yeah.
And then it will all have been worth it.
Mr. Squid.
Oh, the silence. It's deafening.
This is gonna reset my animation.
Now you're fine.
Timer runs out.
Don't worry about it.
Hmm?
He's shy. Jeez. Doesn't want to be on stream.
He is incredibly shy. Yep. I don't get it.
Well,
Hey. You know, people, you'll just have to believe us. Or do what we're doing and look at videos or something. They're everywhere.
It is.
Come on.
Yeah, this is extremely strange. And like,
This is-
it's very obvious when it works because it straight up switches to a different cutscene.
This is more difficult than any puzzle we will
So
face.
it's not like it slipped by without us noticing. It very explicitly is like, here I am.
There you go. Here I am.
I'm
Giant
So-
squid. Thank you, man.
the first time I heard about the giant squid, I went to different like websites that were like, "Oh, here's these cool, secrets you can find in Assassin's Creed." Nuts, right? I think you have to move over to the left a little bit, but like all of them were like, people are afraid of the water because the water is very spooky because the squid. Next time I play Assassin's Creed, I'm gonna make sure I don't go swimming. Which I thought was, okay, whatever, but every single site made the same joke.
Oh hey, here's something we haven't done before. These assassin tombs actually make you do some more difficult platforming, which isn't saying much, but
Can you imagine if they just introduced new mechanics?
it's cool though because the run up a wall and jump is a pretty neat little feature. It feels very Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
Why? Let's see.
Let's see.
Squid hunting.
If you want to find,
Go find that squid where it lives.
Let's see. Swing.
oh no,
Like your life depends on it.
Papa.
Oops. Where is it?
No. Oh, wow! Yay!
Oh.
Nope, I missed it.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think I actually needed.
Yeah,
No.
the one
Oh.
the one that you swung across on was the one that the lever moves.
Right.
Yeah.
I misunderstood the timer.
Ta-da!
Well, yeah. So yeah, there's supposed to be a giant squid in the water that swims by, and then if you look in the water again, like a tentacle pops out.
Take the swing at you.
Yeah. Right here, where I'm swimming.
He drops S. Did he just Naruto run across that
Yes.
narrow ledge?
Yes.
Well,
All the assassins do that across narrow ledges.
When they made this game, they thought, we need to make ninjas. But we
Alright,
don't
whose tomb is
want to
this?
be Naruto.
I mean, technically speaking, the ninjas were lowercase a assassins already.
Mhm.
It's true.
Also,
I mean,
whoever's tomb this is, they low-key, they like them some bowling pins.
alright. The resting place of Knife Lady. Is that an Anubis?
I don't think so. This person has a very, like, Italian name.
I mean, but they could have stolen something from Egypt.
Okay, that is definitely an Anubis. But
I
Oh,
don't.
it
Maybe
is.
they just had a pal from Egypt or something.
Could be. This is kind of just, like, random treasure.
I mean,
Don't
there's
know.
an Assassin's Creed game where there's
I
assassins.
guess that person
in
is... That person is very Egyptian-looking. The sandals kind of give it away.
it's right across the Mediterranean.
Hey, I forgot some money. The first thing that I need.
Even more money.
And some more money. Just
Nice.
found it at the bottom of this hole.
Why does everyone leave? Full.
Apparently, at one point, I've heard that Origins was originally titled Osiris, which I suppose would have made more sense considering that the game that came out right after it is a prequel. I'm curious how origin-y it is.
Yeah, you don't normally get Origins, like a prequel to something called Origin.
Yeah. Gotta find me a way out of here.
So many treasure chests, my god.
Okay, there we go.
There was a time when I was just kind of grid-like, picking them all up.
I did that in Black Flag. I got almost all the treasure chests.
I did it in 3 in this game. Oh, Syndicate 2.
Wondrous deeds he has performed for the good of all. Some may be evil ones.
Excuse me. So I think I already got the glyph at the villa here, but I want to go and get our armor first. So we can
Time.
appreciate it a little bit while I run around and jump inside buildings.
The transformation this place makes is super dry.
It's, yeah, it is significant.
I like the incorporation of the assassin symbol into your little crest flags.
Mm-hmm. Another 4,200 bucks.
That
Nice.
your sister, who should be like 30 years old.
I mean, Ezio is like 40 now. Going on 40.
Doesn't look a day over the beginning of the game.
I mean, he still is a pretty agile assassin up until he's like 65-ish. Now where is this vault? There it is.
Oh.
Very deep underground. Alright, so now we can admire all these statues again.
Think. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Gotta
Oh,
do it for each one.
every single one.
It's a good thing that it's giving me these checkpoints.
Oh, God. I remember I collected all these before I put them in, and I was like, wait, it plays the cutscene every time? Oh no.
Oh, banana.
Oh,
It also increases the value of the villa by $25 for each one.
How do people know? The $25 more valuable.
Because Ezio had these plates appraised, and they were about 25 bucks each.
Ah, okay. And then knife later.
I think it's a guy.
Knife. Ta-da.
I can't remember what the name is, so I don't know one way or the other. But
Thank you, Altair, for this great gift. May it shield me from my enemies.
Yeah, Altair's armor looks a lot like Ezio's clothes.
yeah, it really does. They're a bit longer though. The robe is longer, and it's all black and fancy.
Okay, is that just 'cause it's odd that it would be black? Is that just because it's inheriting dye decisions you already made, or?
No, it's entirely its own thing.
Hmm.
It's just
Alright.
this is the like the it's kind of looks like Al Mualim's robes from the first
Oh,
game.
okay. That would
That
make
makes
some
more
sense
sense.
if
Yeah.
Altair became leader.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
can
kind
s-
of what it's referencing.
Not the all stark white that Altair wore.
It's also funny because in the next game, the canon explanation for Ezio surviving being stabbed by the Pope is that he was wearing this armor, even though I wasn't.
The Pope tried to kill me, but I had the best armor in the game.
Yep. What? Let's go right in the middle. Leonardo's workshop. Yeah.
It's still wild to me that like the Assassin's Creed at one point escalated to you fighting the Pope.
It's
Like
it's my favorite part of this game is the fact that the final boss is literally just bare knuckle brawling with the Pope, who's an old man. Oops. That was entirely unnecessary. Now there should be a glyph on here somewhere, I think. Yes. Somewhere. I think it's on this wall. I had to look up a map of all of these.
so did I.
Yeah, there's aside from just looking all over, there's no
Well, when you first
help in game.
when you first discover these locations, they point out whether or not they have these glyphs on them. And so usually it's not a big deal where it's like, okay, I'm just, I'm passing by, I'll just do this one. But since we were ignoring that, it gives you a list of all of them, but it doesn't actually like tell you where they are, other than what city they're in. You should be able to see it.
You did do one of these? Is this the one you did?
I did one of them. I could swear the one I did was at the villa, because I think that's the one it like forces you to do.
Oh.
Oh. Is that?
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
There it is.
Lifetime.
A vast web of connections and interconnections, all ruled by chance. Or is it?
Yes.
Oh, is that it?
Unlock the file. I wonder who it is. Gasp.
Oh my god. She had a piece of Aiden. Wow.
Just put Napoleon's head on backwards.
It was in his. That's what he was holding there.
Yeah, that's what he had.
Okay. Does this square with 3? Is this canon that George Washington has the piece?
I don't think so.
You need George Washington.
This is what we got.
All right, that's the second part
His
of it.
wooden teeth were made from the tree of life.
Assassin's Creed vines are about 1 second long.
Yeah. Okay, so
Gotta be real brief.
next one is straight north.
It's cliff time.
It is on that large building over there. That building has a name and exists in real life, but I don't know what it's called.
Sean probably knows.
He sure does. But
He's
he
gonna
would
be
be,
all
yeah, he's
Sean
gonna be all
about
like
it.
snippy about it. So
Oh, you don't know you spilled
What
it.
city are we in? Is this in Florence right now?
this is Florence.
You see, that is the
Monkey.
Power doesn't die. It's passed on.
Ah,
okay, it's the Florence Cathedral or the Cattedrale di Santa Maria del Fiore Duomo di Firenze.
Enhance.
Gotta find the Eden.
Yep.
He carried it with him.
There
so
it
I can
is.
hear
It
him.
is suspiciously more higher resolution than the rest of the picture.
Aha! Franklin Roosevelt. He's feeding.
Houdini. Enhance.
All these world leaders. Oh, and also a stage magician.
Yeah. Any
That's
sort
how
of
he got some.
any sort of significant person in history ever was involved in this.
You can't be cool without a piece of.
There's Gandhi. The piece of Eden is just chilling out there.
Has it on his stick.
It only makes sense.
sure.
All right, we got another vine. Sweet.
Nice.
Back at it again at the Cathedral de
Back.
Santa Maria.
Damn, Ezio.
Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that one.
Ezio draws his hidden blade. I won't hesitate, you bitch.
I am not going to risk it. Okay.
You don't need more money.
You have disappointed me, monsieur. I tend to get violent when I'm disappointed. Out of my sight.
Made that man very angry.
You are disappointing me.
I love the pitch shifted voices so much.
They're real goofy.
Yeah.
I think they fixed that in the next game.
I hope they
actually,
didn't.
I think they actually have like unique voices.
Yeah, would it kill you to just get Keith David in for an afternoon to get some deep voices?
He was probably busy with Mass Effect.
It's true.
Is Keith David too big to do random NPC voices? Is he named characters only?
Keith David had some pretty big roles. I don't know what he's done recently.
He
I mean,
makes
there are plenty of, I don't know, I'm sure Wordsy knows more, but I feel like there are lots of big name voice actors who will just be like you'll go through the voice credits and find out that like names you recognize are just some random crowd chatter.
Yeah.
I think like my favorite ones of those are like in games like Grand Theft Auto, where like it'll be a bunch of people who, like actors and stuff you don't know who are who may just be like the person on the street who's like hey, and then like every once in a while you'll hear like Jim Cummings or something, and he's it's very clearly him, but he's like all the cops or something
It's
like
getting
that.
easier and easier to hack into Abstergo's mainframe. It's like I know what data I'm looking for. I've already lived it.
Data could you possibly be looking for?
Unlock the file. Its open mouth delivers the kiss of death.
What could it be?
Maybe it's this
Okay.
tiny enhanced picture inside the bazooka. Leading the young to their end. Oh,
What would lead the young to their end?
This one is just chilling out on this guy's head.
It says it's that man. I remember this one took me a while.
Flamethrower's throat poke out their eyes.
This one is kind of cleverly hidden, but I was just looking
Yeah.
for weird pixels at this point. It's photoshopped, I can tell.
Bayonets.
It's a monster, not come from man.
It's a gun. Where did guns come from?
Alright, this one is not standing out to me.
Was it not the binary code?
It's not.
Oh.
on the right side, right there. That man right there. In his hand, he's holding something.
Oh, so he is.
Uh,
Piece of Eden.
But what does it mean that Buddha is full of computers?
that means it's he's just data given to people.
Oh, computer.
Wait, what? Was that running?
Yep.
An action movie?
That was a couple seemingly naked people running.
Assassin's Creed Primal. They go all the way back.
No, I can't stop thinking about Keith David.
There are worse things to be thinking about.
I was definitely thinking about him in Ben 10 and then him in SpongeBob SquarePants.
I'm just thinking about him in Saints Row,
That is also fair.
where he plays Keith David.
He's President Keith David.
I think
Vice President.
Vice President.
he will probably always be what's his name from Mass Effect for me.
David Anderson.
Yeah.
I hope that's in his contracts. Listen, the David will appear.
I'm the only reasonable authority figure in the game.
You can tell by the sound of my voice.
Yep.
Do you see what's going on?
You can call me Chief David. Stupid.
Unlock the file.
The power they wield to cut down their enemies.
These people have swords. Swords.
She's not explicitly holding a sword, but
There you go, middle one.
no. There we go.
Ta-da!
A different piece of Eden.
It's a sword.
It is a sword.
In their hands. The wife's lean. Whatever. Like a big old stick.
Yep. Who else has a stick? That one.
Okay, well that one appears.
Yeah, we've seen that one.
Found the passcode. Yep.
There we go.
I like that. So when we unlock all of these, like all these little videos still don't make up a full video.
No.
There's just a lot of extra parts that suddenly get added.
It's rather silly.
Well, good catch. Do not hurt yourself.
I'm okay. I'm gonna go buy some medicine, just in case.
That's you just from my whatever show. Pretty cool.
Ah, yes, much better, friend. You'll see.
I have never quite seen the animations like jank out as much as they have since I've been streaming this. But I'm enjoying it.
I will never forget the man who just floated off a building. I'm also now wondering how cool it would be if you could hire like the doctors as followers.
Whoops. Thank you, ma'am.
You beast.
Nobody was hurt. She got up. I needed to get down to the ground, and she was there.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Man jumps on top of woman from sky.
So is that a man from the sky jumping on a woman?
See how the Lynch
A man jumping on a woman.
The web of history traps the good, and the evil take what is not theirs.
That almost sounded like Cam Clark.
Brother.
All I got hold of shitty recessive genetic memories.
Alright,
Oh,
who can guess this one?
oh, now they start changing up the puzzle.
Yeah, it's harder.
It is slightly more difficult. Okay, I gotta get that over there. That there. There we go.
Hmm.
Surround me. I like her. I can tell it. I shall lie.
Yep.
Really not a pleasant noise.
No,
Not particularly, no.
especially coming over Discord.
Yeah. Okay. I can get.
Almost there.
I'm having a hard time parsing this a little bit, but
Oh. Okay, so
okay. So that's where that one's
Alright.
supposed to be.
then I think you can turn that
Okay, yeah.
middle one solo, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of accidental coordination.
And all these things are done in secret. Ugh. It's bad every time.
Yeah. I don't know why that's so much louder than everything else. Okay.
This puzzle talks a lot about Cain. I'm trying to remember any like Cain-like people in the Assassin's Creed franchise.
I don't really know. This is just straight up a drawing.
Let's see. No brothers in AC1. You had a brother in this game, but he died, not killed by you.
Right? You have a brother in Syndicate, but he's like your ally. You argue, but he's like your ally in arms the whole time. Like, for the most part, on the Assassin's Creed, the most virtuous, good, and true assassins. A lot of betrayal.
Behold, the mark of Cain.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's a Templar cross.
Ooh, boy, there's a bunch of these to find, huh?
Yeah, there's a few.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I think... Was that the last one? Venice? I think it was. I'll just double check here. The Truth. Yeah, that was everything in Florence. So now I need to find a
Fast travel.
fast man. Get out of here.
Goodbye, City of Orange.
Florence is nice. Florence is the same as Venice in that you can still go to the part of the city where the DLC took place, where everyone was burning like books and art, and they're still doing that now.
How do they have that many
Grins.
books?
I don't know. It's been a while since that happened.
We can't. It's nonstop.
Well, we were just having so much fun. We kept doing it. Writing books just to burn them nowadays.
Chapter 1. This book's for burning. Chapter 2 through 20. See chapter 1.
This book here, it's an
Wow, book.
instructional. It's instructions on how to burn a book. You follow them to the letter, and by the end of it, you've burned the book itself.
It's a really good book. Extra. Read all about it. People who make fire make millions in this industry. What is that supposed to be?
It's a butterfly.
I love the kill.
Sea of red.
Yeah, red.
No. Okay.
There you go.
That was really more orange than red, but
That picture talks about the snake at the beginning of that one.
oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, now we have to scan Jesus.
They took it.
Oh, boy, howdy, that's a noise and a half.
Hey, Zara.
Yes.
Maybe.
Turn the sounds down.
A pinch.
Yeah.
It's like it's only the sounds in this thing. Is it a general option?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It is. Okay.
Hopefully
I'll
that'll
see
take
if
care of
that
the
makes
problem.
any difference.
Let's hope.
I hope so.
Hopefully the sound mixing for this game wasn't just somebody was like, all right, during the glyphs.
Okay, going up there.
Been listening to more like video game soundtracks and like just audio clips and stuff from them at at work when I'm free time and stuff like that. Bards. But I'm always interested in like
Wow.
he's just stuck there though.
He's trying to throw me off by pretending to be a gargoyle.
Foul creature, stay away from me! What's mine is yours. Spare.
There we go. I fixed him.
Drop them. like I was saying, there's a bunch of video games that came out in recent years that have like really weird sound mixing, specific. What's it called? Like sections like this where you're not in combat or you're just like walking around, where the audience sound is boosted, but a lot of times footsteps are boosted too. And I guess that's like for, somebody's sneaking around here and they're dangerous. But it seems like a weird choice.
Yeah.
Like in Overwatch, I can see it because, people are louder if they are more dangerous.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In like big open world games like this, like usually the enemies are really apparent. So, and in this game, you have eagle vision.
Yeah, Eagle Vision doesn't... Well, I guess it is kind of useful in this game, but I feel like... I barely use it at all in this game, whereas, like, in Black Flag, I used it all the time. Which, I don't know if that's just me being weird, but... I think in this game, I just assume that the guards are dumber than they actually are.
I mean, they're kind of dumb.
They're pretty dumb, but they're still smarter than I expected them to be.
And that last Assassin's Creed, you stabbed a man in front of a man, and he just...
I don't think this really did anything for the volume of this noise.
No.
It's slightly better. Top of the staff.
Top of the staff. Okay.
Jeez. I need it to be solved so fast. Hilt of the sword.
Yeah, okay. Nope. No.
Oh.
It was definitely beeping fast as kind of around the hilt of the sword.
That's...
Oh. Oh, boy.
Like,
No, you're good.
I don't understand.
like a little bit south of that?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Video game.
That sure is
Video
Rasputin.
games.
Rasputin. Russia's greatest love machine. Empowered by a piece of Eden, apparently.
Hey, this is a thing about martyrs.
This is just a straight up fire emoji.
It is. No.
Yeah.
The biggest martyr. There we go. Why?
That was straight out of a Flash horror game.
What an incredibly silly...
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I like how Rasputin is my instrument. And
Without the staff,
I apply him
the
to
Tsar
the Tsar.
powerless. He could no longer control his subjects. Revolution! Revolution!
Oh.
All right. Oh, we got a face that time.
Hello, lady.
No,
Did you hear the lady screaming?
I did. I'll leave the voice volume up.
We can't escape it.
I think somehow it ends up being louder for you guys than it is for me too, which I don't understand, but
I am curious if I mess around with Discord, can I solve this myself?
I mean, if I change Discord to be like automatically like ducking my audio, then you pretty much won't hear anything.
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, I'm just lowering what I receive. Technical fixes. Right here in Assassin's Creed for your viewing pleasure. Normally I'm more high energy, and I can't be.
It's a bit rough.
Get down now! You're not allowed up here!
You're not allowed up here. Dude, I'm Ezio.
You're not allowed up here either, buddy.
What if Ezio just started putting up wanted signs of these guards? Like, what would they do? Shoot each other to death?
I don't know if they would really have much to do other than just kind of
Get down now!
take it, I guess.
Go back down!
Alright, fine, I'll go around. I don't know if there's a good way around here, other than probably just falling, but I guess this also works. Or,
Yep.
oh,
Haha. Solve.
sort of. Ezio didn't want to grab the ledge that I wanted him to.
This is a 100% expert playthrough.
Thefts hidden by the murders. People only see what they're trained to see. What the organization wants them to see.
What does the... see?
Hat trick.
Kingdom Hearts.
They made it look like an accident.
Ta-da.
Man,
Well, that is
was-
incredibly in
Joe.
poor taste.
Why?
Wait, what the?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not great.
Wolves are out hunting. Where has Jack gone?
I wonder how to do this puzzle. 6 equals 1. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay.
So it should be probably like 3-1-2.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Plus Texas.
HQ is given the go-ahead to extract the resource.
Yeah, that's why you get them. Huh. Well, dang, Dallas.
I don't know. There's been enough dumb fiction around the Candy assassination that I guess this one isn't that atypical. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's
As
not great, but
I think part of the problem is like all the Assassin and Templar stuff is very dumb.
yeah.
So the closer it gets to the modern day, it gets a lot worse than, when it's said in the Renaissance
I
with the
mean,
Crusades. How
this-
schlocky it is doesn't
It's
make much of an impact.
it's especially bad when you start like considering how much effort they put into like the whole conspiracy in this game, and then they spent the rest of the series kind of like ignoring it.
Yeah.
Look,
Well, like
fine.
moving forward, the next couple games, like it's less about the conspiracy and more about like individual stories of people using the pieces of Eden to
Yeah.
exert power, and then assassins saying, "No, stop, please."
Which is, it's more interesting. I really like I like the whole like dynamic that they have going in Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah. It's just a lot of people hated Connor.
I mean, he's not a great character.
He's just boring.
He's real boring. He could have been really good, but instead they gave us Hatham first, who is a lot more interesting.
It's true. I just feel bad for Connor because I like boring things. I don't get enough credit. Somebody's got to be boring.
Please don't fall off it too. Instead, look at this Illuminati symbol.
Something was up there.
Ah, yes, that's the King of
Something
Games.
abandoned long ago.
Apollo. Yeah, even the moon landing. Enhance.
Great.
It's in space.
Of course.
The moon lander with its cloaking device.
Beep, 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 beep.
Okay.
Uh,
Yes. That one is
Alright, you're basically done. As long as the innermost disc is, it should be pretty.
Yeah.
I think just focus on like
Yeah.
the two that are close together are pretty distinct.
Okay. So that one's got to go there. That one's got to go there. That one's good. There we go.
Ta-da. Beep. Beep.
We saw,
By God, they're gonna destroy the moon.
we We solved the puzzle of the Moonlander. A Templar cross.
It's next to his right foot. That way.
That? I mean,
Somewhere around there.
There it is.
Jack deep underground.
Whew.
It was easy.
why'd they take the apple to the moon? There's nobody up there to mind control.
Maybe
Unless
they,
We didn't.
Like
it
an
gives you a line
experiment.
of sight on the whole planet.
Yeah, like an experiment. Like maybe I can just do the whole thing at once.
And I think that's everything in Tuscany.
Goodbye, blue green city.
I mean, I guess it's not. I guess I'm okay with them doing that rather than saying no ever actually went.
I don't think Assassin's Creed would ever do that though, because Assassin's Creed's whole thing is like everything happened. It's just related to this story.
Basically.
We've sold out of devotional landscapes.
So if there's like a historical like hoax, like no, it's real, but the assassins did,
Or the Templars, or both.
or yeah.
Oh,
So my favorite one of that is Spring Hill Jack.
Hmm?
In an Assassin's Creed game, Spring Hill Jack is a major enemy.
Huh. Oh, failed to land on a lady that time.
yeah. I jumped instead of tackle. Gate? Yeah.
Outside. People at home, please do not land on ladies.
That's... Hey, there's money over here.
It's right next to this man's shop.
It's probably this guy's money.
Hey, my money!
That's alright, I'll pay you more.
Card.
Gotta go to 40.
B drops, you can't just land on top of people. It's against the rules.
Oh god. There's only 2 of these in Forley, but they are like as far apart as humanly possible.
Why would they do this?
Okay. Oh, you're gonna get it. I love it when the guards come up to you to like lecture you and you just run away.
Hey, well, because don't they like push
Yeah, they'll
and then
like,
start fighting you?
yeah, they'll come up to you and like shove you, and if you just stand there, I think they will eventually. Or no, I think they'll just leave you alone. But if you like incite them further, then they'll give it to you, give you the business.
What's that?
Who's
Sort of.
this?
That looks like the writing from Star Wars. Arabesh, a little bit.
But it's just Hebrew.
He wanted to stop the cycle, to tell the secret. Ugh, shit! I've gotta keep thinking. Ruin the headaches.
Please do.
So this person that's talking, this is not Desmond,
It's 13, right?
but he sounds an awful lot like Desmond.
Listen, Nolan North has a lot of range.
Oh yeah, Nikola Tesla was also invented in this, and he is like a wizard, basically.
Yeah, he
will gain
he's the-
complete mastery of the air, the sea, and the desert.
I love the
Okay.
legend of Nikola
Compression's
Tesla.
a little hard to read on this one. So what's up with Tesla?
Tesla, and I think it's basically like, I think it was Tesla and what's his name?
Edison.
Edison was assassin and Templar, and Tesla was basically like harnessing this power to become. I think Tesla was the good guy, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tesla was the good guy.
it
He found
I
it in
believe-
Croatia.
in it Tesla's on the ground. It's in his lap. But like in the Assassin's Creed game, like
You
Tesla
found
is the ultimate soup
It's
of
lab.
I want to make things for the world so I can reveal to them the Templar's badness. And Edison is a super bad Templar that's like money and evil and raw.
Yep.
But also Tesla's made possible basically.
Yeah. They basically treat Tesla as like the wizard that he is in Legend. Except this time he has like actual magic. I don't feel like jumping on anyone. I could jump on one of those mercenaries, but I feel like I would pay for that.
Gotta fight all these boys.
I don't want to fight the boys.
You gotta pick the boys first, so that's fair.
Yeah. The boys are currently back in town, and I don't want to incite their wrath. Gonna grab this horse.
I love that part of the song.
More people should incite the wrath of others. Just like in everyday life.
Oh. Oh. Horse was getting awfully jumpy there.
Bye, lady.
Excuse me, lady. There's also a special memory over here, and I don't know what it is. It is clearly optional.
Just gotta do some climbing.
That's probably all that it is. Let me just look to see where exactly it is. It is on the side of this tower.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Hey,
right there.
look at y'all. Not above the.
Titans
Right.
of industry.
Looks like a duck.
Oh yeah, now we talk about Edison some more.
Mhm.
Where is our clue? 4 is 1. So...
You want a clue?
Nice.
Fucking blaze it.
Yeah. Really?
7 is 0.
Seven and 0?
Mhm.
Or... Yeah. And...
Okay,
No.
Oh, no,
which
it's two-
direction
two-
are we going?
It's 240.
240.
Yeah.
So it is.
Serious matters come to your attention.
Yep. Nikola Tesla is going to use PE4 to create an
He's
information.
He's gonna make the internet.
He's going to make the internet.
PC.
He must
He-
have kept his funds for experiments at once.
He's gonna allow people to use the internet. Oh no.
Yeah, basically, Tesla was going to create the internet, and Edison wanted to shut him down. So now we have to be
You
Edison
know what? That one's fair.
and shut it all down.
It's not just Edison. It's
This is a weird minigame.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
symbolic. Oh.
Sure is a video.
Oh, did they
No.
actually?
I'm pretty sure this is a real video.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone
right,
to
Edison
know the secret
electrocuting that
to
elephant.
set us all free. They used it
Yeah, he
to
did
drive
that.
him insane.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm aware it's a real video. I didn't expect them to put it in the game.
Yeah.
That's fair.
They need you to show how monstrous their monsters are.
But this isn't their monster.
They're-
This
well,
is
he's
just a dude.
he's supposed to be a Templar, so he is a monster in their setting.
Sure.
This one's weirder.
This
Wait,
is
yeah,
considered. Oh,
let's
I
see.
see. There's a 2 on the car, and there's that symbol on the newspaper. So, I think there's no sequence for any of this. Okay.
Correct.
So 3 is blank.
3 is blank. Come on. Blank.
3 is not blank.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
I
okay.
see.
3 is
Oh, I get
3
it.
vertical bars,
Yeah.
I guess.
And 9 is.
Yeah, the
1 and 2 dots.
Yeah.
yeah. Each of those symbols is about. I want to thank you for letting me use the internet forever.
Henry Ford.
I was raising the pay of 5 a day. Well, in fact, I gave them the pay cut. Oh my gosh.
Here's where Henry Ford gives it to Hitler.
Yep.
H has
Cool.
it, huh?
H certainly has it. And the war
Out
will
of the
begin as soon as he
chaos
can take over.
War. A new order will emerge. Oh man.
I forgot how crazy all this stuff was. I remember the video at the end, but I don't remember any of these puzzles. Probably for good reason.
I remember some of the earlier ones. Like, they're like about like Edison and Tesla. I remember more from later games
Mhm.
because you know you talk to people who know them and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Horse.
my horse,
Very difficult to control, this horse.
my wife, my son, my horse. That's yeah.
I just gave that
That
horse to a man.
Oh, see, now I'm remembering that we were making jokes about this, like, earlier in the series. The
About
Tesla
what?
Edison stuff.
Yep. They come up quite a bit because it's like they're both really big names in science, and as science becomes a more prominent part of like the war between assassins and Templars,
Mhm.
their contributions become more and more like relevant.
Sure.
Alright.
Plus, they're like the story between the two is a really easy like thing to apply the assassin Templar like template over top of.
Right.
Yeah. Just absolute willing to share everything with everybody versus super duper ultra greed evil.
We're back in our old Thieves Guild digs. They no longer live
Got it.
here because they live in a
The
palace
tea.
now. Triangles.
The
Ever
Delta
si-
rune.
Kenny Omega, assassin.
Oh man.
He definitely would be.
Oh yeah. Naito would also be, but a lazy one. I am become death.
Speaking of Kenny Omega,
I don't know. You can't get into the file.
another one of these. 9,
And single triangle.
and yes.
So, oop. So we got the last digit already figured.
Yeah. 9 is single triangle.
Okay, 2 is going to be 3 triangles, and 5 is going to be
There's is no... 2 is a circle. And 5
Oh.
is going to be... this.
Yeah. Test authorization. There comes a time life experience.
Give O the authorization. That history
Oh.
will vindicate us in the end. Oh, indeed.
Templar button. Oh, you blew it all up.
I did it.
Right there. There you go.
Hey, it was a Geiger counter because, of course.
Of course.
Getting a lot of vines of a couple naked people running.
Back of their heads.
Yeah. Okay, so next up, I
know what
go
I'm-
way over here.
I know what a Geiger counter, but I want a counter that counts people named Geiger.
I'm pretty sure it would just go 1.
There's been at least 2. 3, maybe.
I mean, there's probably a lot, but
Yeah.
I only know of 1.
I just it's exciting to be looking at your Geiger counter, which stays pretty consistent, and then one day it just like jumps up by 1. You're like, oh man, somebody got a birthday.
There's a Geiger near me.
Sometimes I wonder why I think of stuff like this. Ow, that's
Good job, Ezio.
Get away from me!
cash.
Pezzo di merda. Davvero.
Whoa.
They just come up to hassle you.
Yeah, basically.
Brought all his boys.
I mean, that's what I would have done. Oh, that bard is gonna get it.
God, Ezio just doing his touchdown run.
Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. He could do.
I love it when you come near people, because he goes into like the tackle mode, but he doesn't follow through.
Just kind of. Actually, read all about it. Strange man touches everybody in town while walking by them.
That's not news.
But why does he keep doing it?
Because... okay, there's one on this building, and there's one on this bridge that's right next to this building. Oh. No, those were pigeons. Aha.
Hey, look at that.
I don't know what's happening to me. I've been in the machine. You keep putting me back in, and I am losing control. It's all blurring together. I'm holding a rifle. Gettysburg. Distance. I just stabbed a man, and there is blood on my waistcoat. I'm at the opera. Soprano. So beautiful. I'm in bed with her. She cries as I fuck her. I'm speaking at the forum. No one listens. I'm in the forest hunting. Oh, the moon. I can see the moon.
Well, that's pleasant.
You're having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm
Having
here.
a great
I
time.
have to stay here until you understand. Listen, why do we have these gifts, these abilities? Because it's in
Why do we
our
fall, Master
blood.
Bloodlines.
Shouldn't Desmond be like, yo, can I hop out right quick, though?
Well, now I'm gonna get Twitch banned.
Oh no.
I feel like one of my favorite stupid Michael Caine jokes is Germa was playing Shadow of War, and he kept like doing the whole,
No.
"Oh, we've only had a bit of maggot eat bread," and the whole, "What about their legs? They don't need those."
You have a bunch of wrong ones selected.
Yeah, I figured.
But
So
he
you gotta-
kept he
what are
kept
we looking
sliding
for?
into Michael Caine as he did it.
The seeds were planted as two worlds became one. Behold, the assassins, the children of two worlds.
I mean, the two seeds. I don't.
Well,
You got those two apples.
yeah, they're holding some fruit. I guess zoom in and see if they're.
Oh,
Outside.
I forget that I can
Yeah.
zoom. Okay.
What about
So,
their legs, Mr. Bruce? They don't need those.
On the paintings that have the seeds, I think is what you're looking for. No, that's Hold the children of the two worlds.
All I know is that this has got a dog on the bed.
That's
Dog.
sure.
I want to pet that dog.
Down.
Oh, I know that picture. I don't think that dog was there. So maybe that's something.
I mean, this has like a person in the background. Like, it looks kind of like a kid. Maybe.
That. If this is the picture I'm thinking of, I'm fairly certain that that dog has been added for some reason.
Yeah, the patron came back and was like, "I got this new dog. Could you put a dog in there?"
What was the name of
Oh,
that again? Venus
okay.
of...
Two worlds. The pictures contain a mortal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Cleopatra and Caesar.
Or we're
Cleopatra,
looking
and
for.
Cleopatra and Caesar were both mortal.
But that's not a dog. That's a...
Oh,
So we're looking for.
Diana and Zeus.
Yeah.
Bam.
Why did I think that was a dog?
I mean, that's a dog.
It's not. Though.
Jupiter and Io.
That's totally a dog.
Venus.
Yeah,
Oh, the
Jupiter
one
and
on
Io.
her... Yeah, okay.
Lita and the Swan.
Yes. The
Yes,
swan
Cupid and
visited
Snake.
her. Was...
Never mind, I was looking at the wrong... I
And
thought we were calling the wrong thing.
Jupiter on the other. No.
No.
Yeah, there's like a.
The stream quality is bad, so I thought that light in the background was
This
chasing
one.
the dog instead of...
Yeah.
The cherubs and the lady.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Puzzle's getting tricky now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember that painting made a lot of people mad when it first came out.
Paintings do that all the time. You want some controversial art? Look at any art.
Yeah. Okay, so now there's one on the bridge. I know that. So I can go do that. But where on the bridge?
Is it this side?
Probably on the
I
back
feel
side.
foolish now because anyone listening would have thought, "What the fuck are you talking?"
I mean,
Because I was looking at the wrong thing. Anyone who also knew.
Well. I don't want to slag on Zara too hard, but we don't have too many people to worry about.
yeah. Oh, I jumped on someone.
Bye.
That old guy.
Exactly, prompted that outpouring of impertinence.
But I can do exactly what I please. Oh, there it is. Hiding under the bridge. Oh, God. Ezio, let go.
Just gotta make a
Now, what's
swim.
this one?
It's a... I was gonna say it's a spider, but that's clearly an ant. Or no, that is... It's got 8 legs. It looks like an ant, but it's a spider.
Guardians. It's like those big, like, sand creatures.
Or
Yeah. This is gonna be annoying.
How we'll make it there though.
Okay. This one's the painting of that Tsar who killed his son, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Okay, so this is... Is that the only one with the middle one? Okay. I am having a really hard time parsing which ones I have selected. Okay. Okay. Why? Okay. There. No.
The offset you have to do is nuts. What the
Ugh.
fuck?
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Close.
But I gotta go all the way over there.
Okay, now... What do we gotta do to move? Oh, damn.
You can move the middle one by itself. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
bam.
There we go.
Kill all the tyrants.
Yep. There they are. There's all the tyrants. Let's kill them.
John Wilkes.
I guess these aren't the tyrants. I don't think.
Some of 'em.
Some of them certainly are.
gotta love that slice and noise.
I wouldn't consider John Wilkes Booth a tyrant.
Yeah, this...
No, he had that. Like he had that whole. I mean, yeah, he had that whole thing. Like he did. He was a shithead who did a bad thing.
Yeah.
He wasn't ruling or in charge of anything.
No.
He was just kind of a piece of shit. And a horrible racist.
That's exactly
yeah,
what the
the message on that one was a little muddled.
A little bit.
I think the message of that one was like that more assassin centric than Templar centric. Remove tyrants, which is why the assassin symbol featured so heavily like on the solutions.
Okay, so is it saying that John Wilkes Booth was an assassin? Capital
No,
A.
he was a Templar that did assassin things because those exist.
Okay, I'm kind of confused about what side of the Rasputin issue they're coming down on.
Rasputin is a bad man.
I mean, so it's pro-Tsar then?
It happened in 1908.
Never mind that.
I think so.
Or was it 2000? 1708? I can't remember.
Come up with a mnemonic.
The cavalry.
So,
Oh, talking about Tesla again.
you know what they've done to your lab, to your career.
You could prevent something far worse.
And are conducting experiments in Tunguska. Before they do that, we have to take it from them. Or they'll be in danger.
We respect your freedom above all else.
Cool.
Oh.
Looks like we're headed to Tunguska. Ta-da!
I feel
God
like,
damn it!
I feel like they're just stringing random pieces of stock footage together now.
I'm gonna check the validity of something.
Is it this game?
Because
I think it speaks for itself.
yeah,
I think we've only got 2 more left.
Okay, so that's okay. I was wondering what it was. So the 2 bomb pictures they showed were different.
Mhm.
The is the Tesla bomb,
Ah,
and you see the staff of Sturgo. You move the staff up from Sturgo to Nikola Tesla because they got their hands on him again, and you know, that interaction.
cool.
That's it. You climb the ladder backwards. You do.
I
There's-
like that you can swing around ladders in this game.
It's cool.
That's very nice and forgiving for when you go up the wrong side of a ladder.
There's no wrong way to climb a ladder, except when you jump
If
off.
you're So I've recently had the opportunity to slide down in video games. It is the most
Slide down a
terrifying a ladder.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sounds not fun.
It's super scary.
Yeah, I believe you.
When I was a kid, I had trouble doing the fucking, like, the pole you go down a fucking jungle.
Firehouse. Oh, the jungle gym. Yeah. That was. I.
Man, did you guys ever have to do the bus fire drills?
Yes.
It was,
Bus fire drills? No, I don't think I ever had to do
like,
that.
they had you
No.
jump out the back of the bus with a teacher there waiting.
Yep.
No, I never
I
had that.
don't think I did not ever do that. I don't think.
I remember I had a running, like a tracksuit on.
No, it's World War II time. I see the symbol. I don't know where the number is.
Let's see. The less than symbol
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's the less than symbol.
is gonna match 4. Yeah, 4. I see it.
Where is it?
Should be on the beach there.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so well, the 9 is going to be that. The 1 is going to be 2 beyond that, and the 7 will be 2 before. No.
The 1 is what you have at 1 is 7.
Is it? Oh, yeah, okay. Nope.
1 should be.
So, I guess go to.
Yeah, I guess I'll go
It's
to
either
the triple triangle.
yeah. Sort of not appearing on this code wheel.
No.
Am I not seeing something on this picture?
I think we might have the wrong.
Oh, 1's not on the code wheel. Okay, 1 image that doesn't appear on the wheel.
Yeah, and same with 7. So,
Yeah. So one of the
but there's several that don't. There, I've seen a couple different symbols that don't appear on the code wheel.
It's not that one because we tried it.
The progression in these symbols is not as clear as there's.
Try the double diamonds.
Was there a double diamond?
Hey.
All right. H was supposed to execute his double inside the bunker and meet C at the rendezvous point with the Piece of Eden.
In 3 days, it still hasn't appeared.
Something must have gone awry. I just love that they're just using the initials.
First letter.
They engineered the war, they engineered the peace, but they weren't going to get away with it. Find our mark.
Wait, what?
The assassin symbol.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where are you hiding?
Ta-da. Oh no, they destroyed it.
Yep.
What a bunch of jerks.
Well, no, that was good. That did be destroyed.
Okay.
There's only like 3 more to go, right?
Yeah, it seems like I must have missed one somewhere. Maybe in Florence. But for now, there is another one on the opposite side of this plaza.
While you're running.
Okay, I'll get down. Yeah, there's one on the back side of this tower. Oh no. Bard is chasing me. Yeah, I think it's up here. Gotta climb the tower. Gotta jump through the game's hoops in order to do what I want to do.
I return.
Going back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. While I was gone, I remembered the weirdest place I'd seen Assassin's Creed like advertising. It was in Epic Rap Battles of History. It was Blackbeard versus Al Capone,
All
and Al Capone hires Edward Kenway to kill
across
Blackbeard.
time.
That's a bit weird.
It hurts too much.
They even referenced paid by Ubisoft.
She sees me
Yeah.
raise the knife. Only a little bit longer now.
Synapses.
Snap, sis.
In the beginning, Genesis.
Okay.
Genesis.
Genesis.
So there's a 5.
Assassin's Creed Genesis.
I clearly see a 5.
Synapsis. So.
I guess that symbol is 5.
That
Yeah,
is
that's what it looks
correct.
like,
Yeah.
As always, 2 of the numbers don't line up, are blank on the wheel, so
Yeah. That one.
it's gonna be 1 triangle point. Wait, no.
It's like the weird double dart thing.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. This one. I think.
And that one is not on the wheel, it doesn't look like.
No.
Yeah, the progression in these,
It's so weird.
yeah, that's. I think it. Okay, it's.
No.
Oh, I think actually that one, yeah.
This one here?
That.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to go between those.
No. Yeah, trying to parse this code just doesn't make any sense.
1 plus 2 plus 6. I didn't do anything.
Oh wait.
2 plus 1 plus 5.
Oh, okay. I could not see that on the stream before. Okay. Okay, so the triangles pointing to the left are 10s and the darts are 1s.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's 11,
Dart.
12, 17. Okay, 0. Okay, the one we've got for 0 is wrong. It should be a. Is there one with 1 arrow to the left and then 7 darts?
Yeah, this one. Or no, it's only 5. 7 darts.
Okay,
that
maybe-
one. That's it.
That's
Yep.
the one.
Okay.
Okay. So 17, 20, 25.
Oh, are these?
Okay,
Are they
so
prime
3 is going to
numbers?
be 31.
Which is
so it's going to be 3 arrows and
Yeah.
then
1
1
dart. Yeah. Bam.
The organization wanted the pieces. They tasted their power. But what were the pieces? Why did they work so well? It's as if our minds were made for them, manufactured to obey.
Dr. Yoshibu and Dr. PJ Tranero.
Found a substance that appears to be an undiscovered neurotransmitter. Vesicles filled with neurotransmitter lying dormant.
Oh, this is how the pieces of Eden work.
Yep. We have some sort of neurotransmitter that is dormant, and it is activated by the pieces of Eden.
Lets people control us.
Zap. Alright, we're getting there. Now there's one more in Venice. Way down there.
At the bottom of Venice. How fun.
A Venice to society.
Great.
Venice the Menace.
Oh no. Is that a hay cart down there? I sure hope it is.
No, it's a cement cart.
Oh.
God.
I
I
am
love the
still,
way Ezio runs.
I am still not allowed near this palace.
It's really against the rules.
You're just way too shifty being near that palace.
I mean, I am
Look at
wearing
you.
black. Oh, I see you.
Leave the poor man alone.
Alright, fine.
He just wants to deliver his roughly $1,500 somewhere.
I'm pretty sure I now have more money than I started, like, even before when I was grinding before. God.
Bye.
He's still singing.
His voice carries a song on the wind. It's beautiful.
The minimap doesn't quite line up properly with where I actually am. And it really bugs me.
I wish the town criers, like if you jumped on buildings nearby them, they would be like, and then what's happening right here? Man,
Oh hey,
it's building.
it's that guy that I'm yelling about constantly.
I want dynamic shouting.
There it is. It's a circle with
The
a thing.
Almost the end. It happened before. The pieces were once part of a whole.
The fourth
Nice
day.
and short.
From a distance, it watches and waits.
This one's a lot easier. We're looking for pictures of the sun.
Yeah. This is tricky because it's it's got raw.
I mean, that's gotta count, right?
Yeah.
It does indeed. That's a throne to charity. That's not a sun.
That is not a sun at all. This is.
That is a sun.
That's some guy's
Alright.
butt.
Right there in the middle.
Nope.
That's a move.
No, I think that one is correct.
I think.
And that one is incorrect, yeah. Eastern Gate.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
What is
The alchemical symbol for the sun.
Yeah. And, well, there it is. A container of ashes might one day be thrown from the sky, which could burn this land and boil the oceans. Hoppy. I found Earth.
It's us.
Pascal
Hey,
found
nice smile.
69.
Nice.
Almost done.
Do you really
So it turns out I did actually forget one in Tuscany. There is one way down in the corner of the map.
And we're heading back to the Toscana.
Thankfully, there's a ship right here that can take us there. Excuse me, sir. Thank you.
Man,
It's so useful.
It really is.
so rude.
I mean, yeah.
You have enough money, you just pay people to be able to be landed on.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
Take this. Throw a bag of money on him.
Nothing is true, and jumping on people is permitted.
Listen, I'll hire you 400 florins a day to let me jump on you.
Yes, sir. I need a horse. There's a horse. Alright, horse. Let's go. We gotta go to the church.
Horse.
Is it this way? Vaguely.
That's not my. Oh, that's my horse. That's what it was. That's my horse.
A horse.
Of course.
And his name is Mr. Ed.
I didn't even hit that lady
There's-
and she fell over.
My horse. What?
She's just, over enthusiastic about selling for you.
Yeah.
Bark! No! I would love to see Jim Ross. CEO assassination.
This church is also a real place.
They only really do it once in this game, but I wish there was more incidental people you they see when you're climbing up windows.
Mm-hmm.
It's like well, from windows and stuff. But at the beginning of the game, there's that lady that's like, "Oh, look, somebody's outside my window."
Yeah, that's true. The origin
A
of the
few
species.
still know the truth. It is around us. Signs and paintings, faces, documents. But
So this is
we
probably
don't see it. See,
fun.
we are blind to our own creation.
Okay, so that one I can rotate independently.
Close. I think for this one you want to get everything but the center and outer one set.
Yeah, I think so. But I think I can do it that way. Then do the
Okay, so
Oh, you gotta have them offset by 1. Okay.
okay, so that's that.
I keep losing the chat.
That's
No,
that.
it's fine. Actually. I usually like puzzles. I don't like this puzzle.
No.
all right.
I think. No.
Okay. You're gonna have to figure out. So it's third from the outside, second from the middle, and the outer. Okay, so we got the outermost one we need to turn, that inner one, and then the kind of one away
Yeah.
from the center. Okay, we want to end up with. Okay, what if we put. Okay, just like switch between like the two that manipulate the ones we want and like try and do them like one notch at a time, just kind of jostle them.
Mhm.
Just kind of jiggle them in the spot.
Okay, they're gonna have to be lined up, so turn the outer one like to where it lines up with the so where the eye bit is lined up with the bit below it. If that oh wait. Okay. And then I guess just like turn them and then use the other one to undo.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Sort of follow it.
Yeah. Okay.
Close.
I kind of understand how this needs to happen, but okay. feather. Oh. Hold on.
Are we there?
Think. Yeah.
Yes.
Bam!
Okay.
Whew. It has been
Good
hidden,
job.
altered. Oh no, the apple's not there. Open your eye. There we go.
Also, I seem
Sounds
to
are
be...
getting worse.
Yeah, something seems to be wrong with my sound. I'm getting a lot of, like, static. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not.
Yeah.
I can.
Oh.
What could that possibly even be?
That is definitely a sound bug of some kind.
A sound bug.
The work of a temple.
Probably due to my sound repeaters, if I had to guess.
Check out
Or it's just the game.
behind the scenes.
I think it's just the game.
Alright, well, we're almost done.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Enter password.
Free from this endless brink of time.
Well,
Hey, I'll give you this one for free, just enter whatever. Nothing is true, everything is permitted.
Fill my lungs.
hey, that's true.
Spills out thick and red.
The lack of transitional ancestor from archaic hominids to modern mankind is no longer safe. The truth makes me sick. The missing link is fake.
I can see the stars. My mind is
A little bit on the nose.
Lucy. I can't wait any longer. I'm ready to go. She sees me. Raise.
File unlocked. Alright,
Subject.
here it is. The truth.
They're not quite naked. They've got like sticker pants.
Yeah.
I have it. Look out! Wow.
Was that what I think it was?
We'll send the video out for analysis as soon as Desmond's done in the machine.
Yep.
Oh no.
He'd be able to explain the whole thing to us. If only we could ask him.
The mystery of Subject 16.
He found video proof of Adam and Eve.
Yep.
The
Basically.
first assassins.
And they were living in some kind of technological paradise. Oh, hey. Oh, I thought the sound bug fixed itself, but it didn't. It's just much quieter now.
Perfect.
Take out my frustration on a guard.
It's like everybody's underwater.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. I think that's enough of this. So yes, that is Assassin's Creed. That is not quite all of Assassin's Creed. There's still some things to collect, but I'm not going to do that. Screw those feathers.
From what I hear, the next game starts with the assumption that you've got all the feathers. So
it does.
Mhm.
It assumes that you basically 100% of the game. It actually you start in the next game with Altair's armor.
So what is there to collect?
You'll see.
Do you lose your powers like Samus?
You get different powers.
Yeah. You actually, I will say, the next game actually starts you with quite a bit of your stuff, like that you have from this game. Like
It's nice, actually.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, I appreciate that.
It doesn't
not
make
having
you.
that.
It doesn't make you jump through all the same hoops. It just kind of makes you. It refamiliarizes yourself with it, and then kind of gives you some more stuff to play with.
That's the way it should be.
It's a really good sequel. Probably the best of the series, I would say. Well,
For anybody interested, at the end of that Adam and Eve video, the binary says Eden, and I don't remember if this is exactly true. There's like 20 zeros and 12 ones, so it's supposed to reference 2012 Doomsday.
da 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 da. And then we never speak about it again.
Mm-hmm. I was really hoping to play as Adam and Eve. I'm not
telling
gonna lie.
It
AC Primal.
This was the point in the game where they were like actually starting to like build up towards something, like something big for the future, and then they just never pay off.
It's true. Like, there's a lot of cool references to that little video. Like the mountain you see is like really resemblant to Kilimanjaro because the theory that like all humanity originated from Africa. So like that's neat, and there's a bunch of stuff that could be built upon with the people of Eden and Adam and all that stuff. But why did they stop?
Probably because it got convoluted.
Just fix it.
Well, we'll find out next time when we start Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Hopefully this Wednesday, if things work out.
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for having me on the
Thank you for
commentary team.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
And thank you all for watching. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
No.